Hey guys, quick recap for anyone who's new here or maybe missed our recent videos. 2024 has been crazy for us. Boo lost most of his teeth and poor Cece tore her ACL, which meant knee surgery for her. I went into all the details in these videos, which I will link them in the description for you. So anyway, fast forward. Just as Cece was recovering from her surgery, I had some personal problems to deal with and had to go through a major life event, so I had to take quite a long break for my mental health. That's why we kind of went missing on social media. But we're back now, stronger than ever. So I thought it would be fun to take you along with me and show you what a typical day looks like for our little Pomeranian family. Let's come with me. So my day usually starts around 7 a.m. I will wake up and start doing my skincare routine. Today my mom helps me with feeding the dogs. So a lot of you have been asking what I feed my dog Boo now that he's toothless. I get into that a little later in this video. But for those who don't know why Boo lost most of his teeth, I did an update video on it and I will link it in the description if you want to check it out. Anyway, they usually finish their breakfast super fast, so after they finish their breakfast, I take them for a walk. I have to walk them early because it gets crazy hot here in Florida later during the day, and with Pomeranians being prone to overheating and how their little paws might get burnt on the hot pavement, it's just not worth the risk. So those of you who've been following us for a while, you would probably be like, hang on a second, why are you in Florida? Aren't you in New York? Well, so many things have happened in the past few months. A lot have changed. I will share more with you in details when the time is right. But long story short, I'm now moving to Florida to live with my parents for the next year or so. So yeah, if you and your Pomeranians also live in Tampa, you can reach out to us on Instagram. We can arrange a play date for our Pomeranians. Okay, so Cece doesn't feel like walking today. She had a knee surgery about 4 months ago, which I also talked about what happened in that video on Boo's teeth. But yeah, maybe she's just feeling a little off today. Or more likely, she just wants to stick around when my mom is preparing for breakfast. So it's just me and Boo on the walk. He usually does one real pee, followed by like 3 little dribbles, and the rest are what I call air pees. The pees are all fake. Let me know in the comments if your dog does that too. Alright, so Boo just pooped and now he's doing his little moonwalk dance. He always does that after he poops. It's just so cute. Wait, actually, he decided to poop twice today, and I already double tied the first poop bag, thinking we're done. Thankfully, I brought a few other bags with me. And then he continues to do like 9 more fake pees before we get home. Alright, so we're back from the walk. I always wipe their paws and bellies after we get home, and if they pooped, I have to wipe their butts too. Pomeranians are prone to getting poop stuck in their fur because of their long coat. Now, Boo and Cece will be pretty much staring at my parents until they finish their breakfast, hoping to score some breakfast scraps. The worst thing someone is going to share. After that, he usually tries to make the last attempt and asks my mom to share some of the leftover for him. He's born with really big, beautiful eyes, so that works in his favor. And he knows it. After breakfast, I usually play with Boo for a bit. He loves running around the house with his toy. It's like his favorite thing. Cece, on the other hand, is way too cool for that. She's just more like, yeah, no thanks, I will pass on this silly game. I tried to film a talking head video upstairs, but of course, Boo and Cece had other plans. They started play fighting, and Cece was just spinning in circles like she always does when she's excited. And then little Boo decided to sit on my feet to ask for some massage, while Cece insisted on inviting everyone to her spinning game. Boo kept dropping his toy when I was trying to record, so what should have been a quick 1-minute video turned into half an hour of distractions. But honestly, they're so cute, I couldn't even be mad. Cece's got a lot of pent-up energy today, so while I was setting up for a photo shoot of some new products I'm launching, she started doing zoomies around the coffee table. She's just full of energy and she's constantly running around and around the coffee table. It was so funny. I counted and I think she did 4 to 5 circles. So guys, let me know how many revolutions can you count from Cece's zoomies. Okay, so she finally grew tired of it and decided to take a rest, so I could finally get some work done. The photo shoot setup looks simple, but with all the new products, it took way longer than expected. Check out the end result. How cute are these photos? Boo always stays close to me when I'm working, while Cece is more independent and she usually prefers her own space. So for lunch, I'm making bún bò Huế, which is hands down my favorite Vietnamese dish. I'm sure most of you have heard of her, but I should have preferred bún bò Huế. It's super super underrated in my opinion. Meanwhile, Boo and Cece are glued to my mom. These two are smart and they know that she's the weakling in the house. Now, as for their food, to answer your question on what I feed him after he became toothless. I usually prep 2 days worth of kibble by soaking it in water for about 20 to 30 minutes and then grinding it into a soft paste. I store it in the fridge and just heat it up for 10 seconds before serving. I add a little bit of omega-3 oil to support the skin, coat, and joint. Cece and Boo always get so excited when it comes to mealtime, so in order to calm them down, I always ask them to sit and wait for my okay signal before they start eating. And they always finish their meal super fast. After lunch, we all took a quick nap because I woke up early and stayed up late. Gotta love a good power nap. After that, I got back to work and before I knew it, it was dinner time again. Boo and Cece were waiting eagerly for their meal as usual. I mixed in a little dental powder with their food to help prevent plaque and tartar buildup. I'm also working on developing a special banana that will help keep food off their fur because the regular bananas just don't give Pomeranians enough coverage. So if you don't want to miss out on the product launch, don't forget to sign up for our mailing list at the end of our website. After dinner, Cece and Boo took turns using the pee pad. Cece was like, "Why are you filming me, Mom? This is supposed to be private." And Boo didn't know how to use the pee pad before because he wasn't pee pad trained when he was younger like Cece. So he only knew how to pee outside, but he's starting to learn how to use the pee pad. It gets dirty pretty fast, so I change it every 1 to 2 days. And then comes the fun part, waiting for my parents' dog to finish eating. He's the slowest, pickiest eater ever, and it takes him 30 minutes to finish his meal. Boo and Cece just stare at him the whole time. It was mentally torture for them to look at the other dog eating like that. So once the other dog finished eating, we can finally go on a walk. Cece was doing really well on her walk this evening, which is great. It's been about 5 months since she got her surgery for her torn ACL and also luxating patella. And she's come a long way since then, and I'm so proud of her for her progress. So now we're back home, I wiped their paws, and after that, I started brushing their coat. Look how cute Boo is. And I also wiped their tear stains because Pomeranians are very prone to tear stains if you don't clean them daily. And of course, I also did the same for Cece. This is the leg where she got the surgery, and as you can see, her fur is growing back really nicely. And of course, wiping tear stains for Cece as well. Boo's getting sleepy, but we still got one more task, brushing his teeth. He's only got 2 lower canines left, and I'm doing everything I can to help him keep them. Then it's Cece's turn. Oh, I forgot to mention, but I also apply this balm on their paws pretty frequently to keep them moisturized and prevent cracks. And I finish up by running their toothbrushes under water. I put the toothbrushes back and then give her some cuddles. Okay, so now that the night routine is done, I can finally get back to work. Cece is still lying on her back and living her best life. She's just so cute. It's 12 a.m. right now, and I'm actually still working, so yeah. I still have a video to edit because I'm a little behind schedule after coming back from a long international trip. I'm still a bit sick, so that's why I look tired for the whole video. Yeah, so I'm finally done with my work. So I'm off to sleep now. So that's our life, basically.